Hey, how's it going everyone? My name is Zero. Welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Welcome back to Realm Royale Reforged. And before we get into anything proper, before we even get into the video, I just wanted to thank you guys on a little personal level. Thank you very much for 1,000 subscribers on the channel. It's just kind of hard to believe that it happened in such a short amount of time. When I picked this channel up a few months ago, it was not great. The state of it was not great. I was just posting a video once every few months. I didn't really have anything to post on, and if I did, it didn't really pop off. And I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna try this game. I'm just gonna try uploading videos onto Realm Royale. I love the game. I love the community aspect of it. I love that it's such a little niche thing, and you guys showed up. You enjoyed the content. You kept on coming back, liking, subscribing, commenting, and I really do appreciate that. It doesn't go unnoticed, and I'm very grateful that you've given me the little chance, you know. Like I said in an update video a few months ago, I'm just a small fish in this big YouTube pond of big sharks, but it feels great, man. I mean, it feels incredible that people actually care. People keep on coming back. It means a lot. It truly does. So thank you guys very much for that. I will have a more dedicated, bigger video for the milestone over the course of next week, hopefully. So make sure you tune into that. But yeah, that is just all I want to say. For some reason I can't pick up the greaves. There we go. And now let's move on, trying to win a game of Realm Royale. Oh, I glitched. Alrighty, so without any further ado, there have been other changes in the Realm Royale Reforged update. Obviously, the big one, and the one that I've mainly focused on the channel, was the addition of the engineer. But there have been other changes as well, kind of like a little patch fix update thing, including, you saw me pick it up at the beginning of the video, and that's going to be our lead for this little update video, an ice wall for the mage. Now, it's quite simple, quite self-explanatory. It's a wall, you put it down, and it spawns. You can disable it manually. It lasts for, I believe, 7 to 8 seconds. It is what it is. I don't know if this ability was here at the start of Realm Royale, but in any case, we're going to try to win a game with it, having it in gold rarity. I'm not sure how efficient it's going to be, but it's going to be in our inventory, and that's important enough. But moving on to the other changes, starting with little map updates. Now, apparently a few locations around the map have been changed, and I'm not sure in what capacity. The developers said when Realm Royale Reforged was globally released that there would be seasonal tweaks to locations, you know, in the sense that in autumn some trees were, you know, going to be orange colored in some parts of the maps, stuff like that. And I guess this is part of it, because to be honest, I don't really notice anything different about the map. So I don't know what it could be, but in any case, the following locations have been changed: Fungal Jungle, Jaguar's Claws, Goblin Gulch, Trinity Hills, and many more. And apparently a few Easter eggs were added as well. Now, they did already say there were Easter eggs in the previous update, but to my knowledge, they were never added, or they were never found, rather. So be on the lookout for that. If you ever see something out of place, a little inscription or something of the sort, you just found an Easter egg, and you're probably the first person to do so, because again, I've literally not seen anything. This is kind of glitched. I didn't click on the ability tab or the ability button, but it still pulled up the ice wall. That's a little bit odd. What? Alright. But moving on from that, chicken health has seen a little bit of a nerf. The health was reduced from 1300 to 1200. I'm not sure why such a small change. Maybe it's due to some weapons leaving chickens at something like 50 HP. Maybe that's the reason, but I don't know. I'm not in the development team, so I can't really have the exact reason for the patches until they release on the Realm Royale website, because they do give detailed explanations for all of that on the website. So we'll have to see the developer reasons as I struggle to shoot with this burst rifle, which has seen a change. Moving on from the chicken health nerf, obviously Season 6 has been released on the PTS, featuring the battle pass, the engineer skins and stuff like that, but there are also going to be promotion tournaments where you can win exclusive chicken skins and mount skins, and I believe there was one recently, yesterday, as of this video being posted, if I'm not mistaken, a trios tournament officially endorsed by the Realm Royale team, and there apparently were codes given out for exclusive and or upcoming skins, so quite interesting. We're gonna have to see what that entails, but that is basically it for the more general quality of life changes, if you will. But now let's move on to the good stuff, the better stuff, the changes. To begin with, the Gatekeeper. The minigun has seen a change. Its accuracy has been decreased. Not quite sure what this fully means, because it's a little bit vague. Could mean a lot of things. Could mean something due to its bloom. Could mean something due to the hipfire, or the ADS, or the FOV. You know, it can mean quite a lot of things, but again, once the full patch notes drop, we'll have a clearer idea of what the nerf does. Moving on, the burst rifle that I had earlier and that I was pretty bad with had a little ammo reduction from 27 to 21 bullets in a magazine, so a little interesting change. It was a little bit of a tough weapon to compete against if you had a pretty good player opposing you or using it, so gonna see how that change affects the burst rifle gameplay in the game, because sometimes you pick up a burst rifle and it just doesn't do anything. Sometimes you pick it up and you feel like God. So again, we're gonna see how that impacts the gameplay. And once again, moving on, the slug rifle had a slight, and I mean a slight, damage increase. All rarities basically had a 5 damage boost, and that's basically it. Nothing else on a slug rifle. Moving on, the revolver, which I currently have, apparently has an ADS reduction. Still seems pretty good to me, but apparently the ADS accuracy was slightly lowered, so I can't really feel it right now just shooting at the rocks and stuff like that. Maybe it's hipfire based, maybe it's more movement based. I don't know. I'm not sure. Moving on, the auto sniper ammo has been increased from 3 to 4 bullets in a magazine. Pretty cool. I feel like 3 was a little, you know, underserved. It felt like the weapon was kind of struggling at times. You know, you needed it the most, and it just wasn't there for you. You had to reload, and the reload on him is kind of long, and that leaves time for you to get shot at and stuff like that. So, and I like the auto sniper, so I'm okay with a change like this. You stole my kill, and that is unforgivable. Get out of my game, please and thank you. Little bit toxic, I apologize. And finally, the plasma launcher, the turret, and the firebomb were removed. Makes sense. They didn't want to clash with the engineer's weapon kit and weaponry all around. So yeah, nothing too out of the ordinary here. For class changes, obviously the addition of the engineer, that's the big thing, and its weapons and its abilities and stuff like that. But all the other classes actually had changes in one way or another. Starting with the hunter, which had a pretty interesting change that I'm very curious about. Probably going to test it out on the PTS, but let's get into it. First of all, the longbow has had its damage lowered from 600 825 950 to 600 815 920. So slight nerf for the purple and golden rarities of the longbow. Nothing too major, but I think you're going to be able to feel it. You're going to need to hit way more headshots with these weapons, which is not what I'm doing with this revolver. I forgot I didn't have a grounding shock anymore. That's embarrassing. Alright, did someone else just woke up? No? I thought I heard a All sound. Alright, we're moving on. And the crossbow was reworked. Now here are the changes to the crossbow. First of all, the post-fire delay has been increased from 0.30 to 0.35 seconds. The FOV was increased from 50 to 60. Interesting. The damage has been increased from 220, 270, 315 to 250, 310, 360. And a perk was added onto the weapon. Damage amplification. Apply stack on hit. Lasts 2.5 seconds. Stacks 5% per hit up to 15%. Which basically means that if you hit your shots consequently and consistently with the crossbow, there will be a point where the weapon is going to start hitting way more than the base damage. So again, you can probably see why I'm interested in this change. You probably saw that there was a red box that appeared on my screen. Alright, this ice wall is a little bit unstable, I think. It's all good. I'm gonna have to pass that on to the developers. But anyways, moving on. The assassin has seen a little change to its sniper rifle, especially its legendary variant. Don't worry, it's nothing too crazy. It's a slight nerf from 1300 to 1200 damage per hit. Again, not sure why this nerf was a thing. Just for 100 damage, I mean, you're still getting hit for a significant amount of damage, so I don't think it even matters. Oh, you have to leave a like for this. That was Dink City over here. Oh my god. That was beautiful. Alright, moving on from that. Whew. That was good. That was great. I'm happy now. The Realm fall of damage range has been extended by 20%, which means that you'll be able to shoot further and still keep the base damage for a little bit. So, pretty nice change. I feel like the Realm is a little bit underpowered in certain places, so this will definitely help in kind of countering that sensation. And finally, the blink distance has been extended by 20%, so quite a significant change, and it's quite a huge buff for the blink, because nothing else has been changed. The cooldown duration, nothing else has been changed, so quite a big buff for the blink, in my opinion. Next up, the warrior has had its throwing axe equip time decreased from 1 second to 0.8 seconds. I can see why, because there were certain moments where when you pulled out your axe, it felt a little bit slow and you couldn't shoot for a little bit, so I guess it's to counteract that. I understand. I don't think people are going to be too happy about this, because people are not really liking the axe. I think it's a little overpowered, and that's alright. We all have our opinions. I mean, they're talking about an ADS reduction change? I mean, oh man, I don't know about that. We are still hitting those shots, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's not fully implemented yet and I'm talking too soon and I'm just being way too mean. This person has such wacky movement that I kind of threw my whole shebang off. Oh, I kind of made her move for a little bit. Alright, let's keep on going. The javelin was buffed. I am very excited about this because I want to like the javelin, and this will definitely help me in doing so. Draw time has been decreased slightly from 1.2 to 1.1 second. The post-fire delay has been reduced from 0.8 to 0.5 seconds. Projectile speed has been increased from 900 to 980. Damage increased from 620, 830, 960 to 660, 850, 980, and the damage increase range from 140 to 2110. So what this basically means is that you'll be able to shoot faster, you'll be able to shoot further for more damage, or closer for more damage, I guess. And the projectiles themselves, the javelin itself, is going to be kind of faster when you shoot it. So I'm very excited about this change. This might actually put the javelin in a position for a potential goated warrior build. I don't know. Let's not get too ahead of ourselves here. Let's first of all get rid of this player. Oh, not again. Not again. You do need to lead your shots with this weapon. I don't know why I forgot about that. I'm on a wall. Ouch. That's rude. Why would you do that? Why would you kick me off the wall? Very, very, very inconsiderate people in this game. Unfortunate. And finally, last class changes with the Mage. Its Ice Staff projectile speed has been increased from 1500 to 2000, and if you've been watching my gameplay since the beginning, you've probably noticed the change. I mean, the projectiles go so much faster that it's not exactly 100% hit scan, but it is damn close to it, so people who miss the old feeling of the staffs, you need to come back for this, because it's back. It's essentially back, baby. The old staff is back. Maybe not with as much damage, and that's for the better, to be honest. But apart from that, the final edition was our buddy here that I just can't place. There we go. The Ice Wall. It's definitely a little glitched. I will have to, again, report that to someone at the dev team, but it's all good. And let's just close this game out. 2 people remaining. We are on 19 kills, so this has been a chill little game, you know. Well, I'm on the PTS, so usually you don't expect a lot of gameplay. Most people will be on the live version, and that makes sense. Right, 1v1 situation. So yeah, tell me what you guys think about these changes in the comment section down below. Is there anything you regret? Or anything you would have liked to see? Did I see them over there? I did. Let's fully finish them with the Ice Staff. There we go, guys. Once again, tell me what you guys think about these changes in the comment section down below. If you're new around here, don't forget to like and subscribe with notifications on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And yeah, I'm excited to see those changes going live. Thank you very much for watching again. To Zero, and I'm out.